Chapter 1418, in modern day 16. Stole 2 sedan cars in a row. This is probably a crime syndicate. How can one person drive 2 cars? I can't help but mutter inwardly. This is the cultivation I've gone through as a fan of courtroom dramas and detective series, as well as me being a loyal reader of crime deduction novels. Of course, I don't say it out loud. I believe that people with standard intelligence can come to a similar conclusion. When the guard on duty calls to confirm my identity, I take out my phone and check the time. There's more than enough time. I let out a sigh of relief as I unhurriedly circle around the pond in the middle of the courtyard and enter the building facing the main entrance. After I run through the possible exchange in my mind, I knock on the door of the target's office 3 minutes early. "Please come in," a mellow voice sounds from inside. "Oh, Officer Deng." As soon as I push open the door and enter, I realize that the officer sitting behind the desk is the one who had come to check on my residence permit. I always imagined that he's a police officer at the police station, but I never expected him to have an office at the Municipal Public Security Bureau. He even has the room to himself. "You are?" Officer Deng raises his hand to comb his receding hairline and asks with a puzzled look, "Do we know each other?" "Last night, you checked on my residence permit and reminded me of a mysterious cult. Later, we met again in Lawson. I even reported a woman suspected to be a member of the cult. I begin to suspect that the person in front of me is Officer Deng's biological brother, but I still give the details." Officer Deng is enlightened. "Jojo Mingrui, right? I'm face blind and I don't have a good memory. It was night, so I couldn't see clearly." "I don't need you to tell me that your memory isn't good or how you have face blindness. I can tell." I politely smile. "Today, I'm representing the Intis group to take over the previous project." "Yes, we agreed to meet at 4. Officer Deng points at the chair opposite his desk. I immediately approach it and plan on placing the black notebook that I just bought on the table. I will then flip it to the middle. I can't let Officer Deng notice that I just bought it and have never written on it. Officer Deng glances at the notebook and frowns slightly. Following that, he picks up the phone and dials an internal department number. "Hey, the Intis group is here. Come over for a meeting." After a simple briefing, he puts down the phone and smiles at me. "This is an international collaboration project. We can't decide on our own. Yes, the other party's representative will be here soon." I'm aware of that. I've read the relevant documents in the morning and know what's going on. Of course, even if I'm lazy and didn't read it, I'll still have given such an answer. I can't let the partner I'm working with find out that I'm skiving and not doing my job well. Not long after I sit down, I hear Officer Deng's office door open. I stand up politely and look back. I see an old man in a long black robe. His hair is white, and the wrinkles at the edge of his eyes and mouth are deeply recessed. His dark red eyes appear slightly turbid. A red moon pendant hangs on his chest. He looks like a priest from a cathedral. "A foreign priest." I nod with a smile, fully displaying my courtesy. For some reason, I find this old man a little familiar, just like the first time I met Officer Deng. Strange, recently, I've been feeling sad for some inexplicable reason. Is this the after effect of the assassin beverage? I silently inhale and control my emotions. At that moment, Officer Deng introduces Old Neil, an Interpol representative, a clergyman. "Hello, Mr. Neil," I quickly greet him. Old Neil doesn't speak. He sizes me up and chuckles. "Lad, have you been troubled by ghosts recently?" "You can tell." I'm shocked. I don't know if I should admit it or hide it from a stranger. "Don't lie, my eyes are very sharp." Old Neil smiles and points at his eyes. "A little," I mutter. "Haha," Old Neil immediately laughs. "You're still too young. You confessed the moment I called you out. Actually, I'm not that sure. Yes, I'm a priest. I have the ability to expel wraiths and shadows. Do you need my help?" Is it okay to discuss such feudal superstitions in front of a police officer? I open my mouth, speechless. Old Neil walks to Officer Deng's table and very naturally picks up the coffee can on it. "Don't worry, I don't charge much. If you're still a believer of the goddess, I can even do it for free." I wasn't a believer of the goddess in the past, but I am now. At this moment, my heart is palpitating. I hesitate for 2 seconds before sighing. But I've already found a helper. Who is it? There aren't many people with such abilities. Most of them are cheats. Old Neil skillfully brews his coffee and asks casually. Dolly, do you know her? I ask hesitantly. Dolly? Ah, then that's fine. Old Neil retracts his smile and asks, Are you the representative of the Intis group? Let's begin. At the same time, Officer Deng shakes his head with a smile, looking helpless. You know Madam Dolly? I ask. Old Neil sighs and points at Officer Deng. His fiancée. Oh. Everyone knows each other. I can't help but sigh. This boosts my confidence in Madam Dolly. I stop chatting and begin communicating with Officer Deng and Old Neil about the project, taking note of their requests. An hour passes. Yawn, Old Neil stretches his back. It's finally over. These old bones of mine really can't withstand the torment of such meetings. I no longer have the energy. With that said, he stands up and smiles at me and Officer Deng. It's time for me to retire. It's time for me to leave. I'll go to a faraway village. I'll grow some flowers, feed the chickens, and play the piano for my wife. I don't have to worry about things here anymore. Officer Deng stands up as well. As he sends Old Neil out, he smiles and says, Let's go together. As I watch them leave, I suddenly feel speechless.